My name is Anna, and I'm going to teach you the core 5-point check-in. This was taught to me by George Casalios of the Core Institute when I first became a structural integrationist, and it's a staple of my practice. This is about having a relationship with gravity that is supportive so that you can push off the ground and have as much space in all your joints as possible, and as the name implies, there are 5 points. The first point is the feet. The feet should be parallel and the same width as your hips, so that you're stacking all your joints. Your feet are right underneath your knees and your hips. The knees don't appear in the 5-point check-in. They're 1.5. If you're a knee locker, it's a whole sidebar discussion we're going to skip for right now. The second station is the pelvis. The word pelvis means basin in Latin. The pelvis is a basin holding our guts, and it's a triangular bone sitting on top of our body. The two extremes of posture for the pelvis are anterior tilt, which is Marilyn Monroe, sticking your bum out, and the other option is posterior tilt. When you tip backwards, that's John Wayne trucking. So we're either Marilyn or we're John. You should be able to have a good range of movement between those two extremes, and you're looking for a neutral platform, so you want to be in the middle. For me, I'm more Marilyn, so I drop my tail to have a level pelvis. That's the second station in the 5-point check-in. So now that we have a good basis on the ground, we're going to lift the sternum as far away from the pubic bone as possible. This is the third point. It's also lifting the collarbone, lifting the heart, opening the chest, just raising up the front of the body as much as possible. And that allows you to do the fourth point, which is dropping the shoulder blades. We put the shoulder blades so that they are now going to be able to drop because they're actually almost behind you. So the fifth point is the top of the head. You'll have the crown of the head be pushed up. So here we are on top of our first point, the heels, the pelvis, the sternum, the shoulders, the head. 5 points, and you can feel yourself pushing off your heels to push your head up into the sky and have a really strong, friendly relationship with gravity. So that's the core 5-point check-in. Thank you very much, George, for teaching that to me many years ago. I hope it's helpful.